Hello. Our lesson today is Jesus calming the sea. Now, Jesus had been busy all day. He had preached and taught people about God. He had explained why he was here on earth. He had talked about how people should treat each other. He had healed and healed and healed and healed. Everybody wanted something from Jesus. And he was tired. He gathered his closest friends, his disciples. They had a boat, and he said, "Let's go. Take me to the other side." Now, this was the Sea of Galilee, and you could easily get over and across that in one night. So they went into the boat, and Jesus was so tired that he immediately went to the front of the boat, found a cushion, and went to sleep. Whoa, that's really tired. And then all of a sudden, the wind came up and the sea started rocking and the water splashed into the boat. And some of the disciples were used to being on a boat. Some of them were not. I don't even know if all of them could swim. They were scared. So what did they do? They woke up Jesus and said, "Jesus, help, we're going to drown." Now, Jesus could have said, "Oh, I just got to sleep. I'm tired. Leave me alone. The storm will go away. It will be okay." But he didn't. He could have said, it's all right. But he didn't. He got up and he looked at the water and said, "Be still." And instantly it was. And the disciples were amazed. Now, they were amazed because he had the power to stop the water. But when we think about it, something we should be amazed about Jesus was he didn't argue. He didn't say, "Go solve it yourselves." He didn't say, "Row the boat back to shore, take care of it." He just listened. They asked him in faith. They asked him knowing he could help, and he answered immediately. People all the time work for others, just like Jesus did, beyond when they're tired. We've seen all during COVID when doctors and nurses and all the people that work in the hospital, the people that make the food and clean and do all the paperwork, everybody has worked and worked and worked. Think of all the people in factories who have worked and worked and worked when they're tired to make our food that we still eat. The people in restaurants and grocery stores, all the people that have not stopped when they are tired. Think of parents that get up in the middle of the night when they're tired. Think of kids that are kind to other kids when they're tired and could be crabby. Think of teachers, coaches, all the people that go beyond their limitations when they are needed and when they are asked. Are you sometimes asked to go beyond when you're tired, or would rather not help somebody, or rather not get up and set the table or do the dishes, or be kind to a friend when you're kind of mad at him, or you don't want to apologize when you know you should? There are times when we all need to go beyond ourselves to think of someone else. When I was at church camp, I learned a phrase called JOY, J-O-Y. Jesus first, others second, and yourself last. When you put Jesus first, you go to him like the disciples did. You think of him, you try to be like him. And when you do that, you put others next. When you put yourself last, that really brings joy or happiness in your life. Let's pray. Father, thank you for the example you gave us in Jesus when he was tired, beyond tired, and still put others before him. When he took care of not only his friends, but everybody. Help us to be like that. Help me to remember the word joy. Jesus first, others second, and yourself last. Help us to bring joy. Amen.